Hi everyone, this is Soviet Bear and I'm making a video response to BuzzFeed video 33 question white people have for white people. Well, maybe I'm not 100% white and there is maybe some Mongol blood in me. However, my skin is white enough and let's go.
Why do you assume only other races like fried chicken? I love fried chicken. It should be a white person stereotype because of me.
Okay, maybe you do not know, but stereotypes are essentially overgeneralizations about a certain group of people. With African Americans, this is fried chicken. With the Russians, with the Russian, most common stereotype is that we are the greatest alcohol drinkers in the world. However, Russia in alcohol consumption per capita rating is only at 11th place, far behind countries like France or Ireland. So shouldn't this be French or Irish stereotype?
Why do we make it so we only have pumpkin in the fall? I want pumpkin all the time.
So buy yourself a pumpkin and eat it. I don't see any problems with this. And yeah, the pumpkin seeds are delicious.
Why can't most white people dance?
Seriously, like, is it genetic or something? Do we have like stiff hips or like 2 left feet?
I can dance.
Some people can, some people can't. It's a matter of talent. It's not a matter of race. If white people were bad dancers, then there would be no great Russian dancers like Mikhail Baryshnikov or Maya Plisetskaya. But I guess it's totally okay and not racist for BuzzFeed to make generalizations about white people, right?
Why do you get so annoyed when other people don't speak English?
English is hard. We have silent Ks.
Oh, if you think English is hard, then you should try study Russian. It's one of the most difficult languages for foreigners. But still, I don't get mad when somebody doesn't speak Russian.
Why do we get so excited to brag on Instagram that we went to this really cool, authentic cultural festival, even though we went with all of our white friends?
I don't have an Instagram account, so I'm gonna pass on this one.
Why do white people spray tan until they turn orange?
Can't you just be comfortable in your own body?
I'm just saying, it's not tan, it's orange.
Because some people are just insecure. They think their skin is too pale and it's not attractive to others. Well, African American pop stars like Beyonce and Nicki Minaj seem to have bleached their skins in order to make them look whiter. Why can't they just be comfortable in their own bodies? Oh yeah, and many Asians use plastic surgery to make their eye shape wider. Well, what the hell? Why are they not comfortable with their own eye shapes?
Why do you think that since you've seen 5 seasons of The Wire, you're a cultural expert?
I'm sorry, I haven't seen a single episode of The Wire and I don't consider myself a cultural expert.
Why do you believe everything you see on TV when it comes to other races?
No, I don't.
Why do we get upset when a TV show becomes diverse, even though diverse usually just means 2 to 3 people of color?
No, I don't get upset about that. It's not an issue for me. I would get upset if the show has bad actors or its story is sloppy, but not the racial issues.
Why do you assume movies with white stars are automatically more relatable than movies with people of color?
No, I don't. Damn, BuzzFeed truly hates white people now, does it?
People of color have had to relate to white characters for all of cinematic history.
Why is Viola Davis the first black woman to win an Emmy for Best Actress?
Why aren't we complaining that the Oscars and other award shows are like all white?
No, it's just people like you who are complaining about this and about why aren't people of color here and why aren't people of color there. This is your SJW thing to complain.
It's just like white people congratulating other white people on being white.
No, it's jury awarding people for their talent, for their skills, for their acting prowess. This has nothing to do with race.
Everybody should be represented.
Why don't we know the difference between appropriation and appreciation?
Why?
I know the difference, but you guys don't bat an eye when European culture is appropriated. Yeah?
Can't we figure out how to make our own pop culture, our own slang, our own cool clothes, instead of stealing other people's cool clothes and then saying that they are our cool clothes?
So are you saying that white people don't have their own pop culture? What about Miley Cyrus, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, and others? They are white pop culture.
Why are white people obsessed with Wes Anderson?
Why would you ever say thug life? It's a bad life.
That's true. Thug life is a very bad life. Nobody should choose this lifestyle, including people of color. Military life is way more awesome. Yeah.
What do you have against seasoning and spiciness? Didn't Christopher Columbus discover America looking for spices?
No, nothing against spices, if you don't mean drugs, of course, by spice.
Casseroles are a thing.
Why do you try to avoid confrontation at all costs?
Well, what do you mean? Maybe because we do not want World War III to start. We do not want to see nukes exploding all over the planet.
Why is it crazy that I'm white and I have a big butt?
Oh, that's not crazy, sweetheart. That's great. That's absolutely awesome.
Why do you make such a big deal when somebody doesn't want to hike?
Excuse me? Where did this come from? Damn.
Why do you keep talking about reverse racism? That is not a thing.
We are the people in power.
Racism is about oppression. Sorry, white people have not been oppressed.
Oh yeah, that infamous social justice warrior hypocrisy. Let's look at the definition of racism. The belief that all members of each race possess characteristic abilities or qualities specific to that race, especially so as to distinguish it as inferior or superior to another race or races. Where did it say that people of color cannot be racist against white people? Where did it say something about oppression? Okay, if you want to talk positions of power, so let's see, black boss or black CEO of a company underpays his white employees because they are white. So isn't that racism? Isn't that discrimination? By your standard, I guess it isn't.
Why are you too afraid to speak up when someone says something racist?
I'm not afraid to speak up when somebody says something racist. That's why I'm doing this video right now.
Why do we think that having one friend of color means that nothing we say or do could possibly ever be racist?
I say it again. No, I don't.
Why does being half white automatically make my commentary on white culture only half true? I am just as much white as I am Mexican.
Why do
Honestly, I don't care about your commentary. It is not because of your race.
you believe that Black Lives Matter means that your life doesn't matter?
Every life matters. It's just that one has a harder time living.
Yes, that's right. Harder time living, like Syrian lives, like Iraqi lives, like Palestinian lives, like Donbass lives, like Odessa lives, like lives of those people who died in Boeing crash over Sinai, Egypt as the result of terrorist attack. But I guess for you, those lives don't matter because reasons.
Why do you get offended when you see a table full of black people, but not when you see a lunchroom full of white people?
Why?
I've repeated this many times in this video. I'll repeat it again. No, I don't.
Why do you always ask to have a white people club?
You already do. It's the student union. It's primarily white. They have a black student union because you don't represent them well.
Why?
Or maybe because they want to segregate white and black students. I guess some elites are advocating for racial segregation in the United States again.
Why do you see the success of people of color as a threat to you?
I lost count of how many times I've said this in this video, but no, I don't.
You know that a 2-minute video about whiteness isn't reverse racism.
2-minute video? It's actually 3 minutes. Did you skip your math classes at school?
Right? 2 minutes about whiteness, hundreds of years of systemic oppression. Yeah, I think we can deal with this.
But right now it's 21st century, so look around you. There is no systemic legal oppression of minorities in the Western world. If this SJW cuckoldry continues, then we should talk about oppression of white people.
Why are we upset about immigrants when we were the first immigrants? And we were white people running away from other white people. That kind of shows you how bad white people can be.
Yes, USA was built by immigrants. And white people are not the only race that did terrible stuff to each other. Look at Japan in World War II. What they did to Korean and Japanese and Chinese other Asian people. So they committed horrific atrocities. They killed, they raped, they experimented on humans with the infamous Unit 731. I don't think even the Nazi death camps were as evil as the Unit 731 was. So that's the end of their video and subsequently the end of mine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this response. Yeah, and the tank on the picture is the T90AM. So with that being said, bye everyone. Soviet Bear out. Peace to all of you.